Tunggu Sofwan. Welcome. We're waiting for Sofwan to come in. Jimmy is here. Hello. Oh, Free Tree Society is here too. Hi. Pokok Tropica is here also. Melodrama. Draws you. Welcome. Oh, Jimmy said, I just awake. Yeah. Puasa, sahur. Ni bangun lambat. Biasa. Mana? Okay, Sofwan is here. What did you say? Masuk pukul 3. Blur aku. Who else is here? Sans Noir. Hafiz Buya. Hafiz! Minpin is here. Nisa is here. Nisa Dli. Primate Watch Malaysia. Oh, hello! Primate Watch is here. I hope Sofwan got good connection. Tak tahu. Yeah. Waiting to connect to Sofwan. Yes, hi everyone. Evie is here. Hi. Ima is here. Oh.
Hello.
Is this at rumah nombor 2?
Rumah nombor 2 lah. Nisa masuk dah. Nisa masuk. Ima masuk. Hai. Asna masuk. Oh, Asna.
Today a lot of people lah. Laju masuk semua orang.
Oh.
What time now? We'll wait another 2 minutes lah. Tunggu lagi orang masuk.
Okay.
Pukul 2.
Nak minum je. Oh, tak jadi. Sini lah.
Okay guys, if you have any question to ask Sofwan, boleh letak dekat komen. You can also ask in that tiny little question box beside the comment. That will be easier for me to check your comment. And then you can share your experience lah with if you want.
Aduh, Asna.
Abang Sofwan.
Cedai. Sofwan, Ima, hijau. So, bahasa apa nak cakap ni? Nak set up bahasa tu apa?
We've been having we've been wondering what language we are supposed to talk sebab dua-dua orang Tawa, so we might end up talking
Betul. I mean, kalau nak suggest boleh je nak tanyalah pendapat diorang macam mana. Aku tak tahu nak cakap bahasa apa. Sebab macam
boleh je.
Macam, weh, Aiman, Ikram. Lama tak nampak dia. Itu Aiman daripada Australia.
Oh, Australia? Duk kat mana sekarang?
Tak mana lagi. Hutan ni ya.
Genting.
Penting lah. Tengok cuaca elok kat luar. Instagram. Oh, Singaporean. Yes.
Can everyone let us know is our volume, our audio okay ke tak? Bagi tahu je. Kalau tak okay tu nak buat mana deal with it lah.
Hello, hi Tat. Sean from Singapore. Kawan Sean.
Genting tour. Weh, not bad Genting tour.
Who said that? Oh, okay lah. Lingkai. Lingkai. Sifu.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock already, so we'll start lah. So welcome everyone. Today we are with Sofwan, who will be talking about butterflies and moth, or in a more scientific term, Lepidoptera. So a bit of an introduction. Sofwan is an ecology and biodiversity major in zoology, graduate from University of Malaya. Woo! UM.
Yeah.
Sofwan is very well known for his expertise in insects, especially on Lepidoptera. He is now doing his postgraduate at Imperial
College.
Imperial
College London.
Imperial College London.
And Natural History Museum UK.
Yeah.
Both.
Sofwan managed to fly back on time and is now back in Malaysia. But before that, I'd like to thank Sofwan lah for participating in this.
Thank you too. Terima kasih juga sebab ajak join.
Okay, so the first, again, the same question I will ask that I asked everyone else. The first and most important question in the history of mankind in this era. How are you doing with MCO?
Doing fine. I mean, it's not bad having to stay out here in Genting, so I'm not going to complain about that. So all fine. I don't have any COVID, doesn't have any symptoms. Everything is good. Cuma makan je lah. I mean, atas bukit ni payah nak turun untuk beli makanan. So very hard to go down to buy foods and then come back up here and then buy another food for the next 2 weeks and all that.
So that's how you get your grocery, is it?
Hafiz lah. I mean, thanks Hafiz lah.
Okay. Tak boleh like what you call ambil makanan dari any trees, like plants that you can.
That's makak. That's yesterday punya cerita.
Okay, so now you're staying at Genting Tea Estate.
Yep.
There's another question that was asked that some people were quite curious about. How was postgraduate life in UK? Sebab just flew and come back, so we didn't really get updates from you. And how about your experience with COVID-19 in UK before coming back in Malaysia?
So postgraduates in UK is, I mean, way above Malaysia lah. I mean, and then because Imperial College is the top 10 in the world, so the education is like, it's a very high jump from UM to Imperial, and then to learn a lot of this modeling, and then to learn evolutionary things and all that, statistics and all that. It's way different than Malaysia. And then for UK, they're a very good country, but then when it comes to COVID, they're not very good in mitigate. So they are very slow on doing their things. Even when I came back from UK, the thing is that they can go out, they can touch everything, they can be together or do anything. People still going out, people still cycling, people still walking dogs. There's no police. You can do whatever you want. The road is not closed. So yeah, I mean, it's way worse than in Malaysia. So luckily we are in Malaysia, and Malaysia masih aman, and we have very good mitigation response to the COVID so far.
Then how you sebab MCO extended again. How about your studies? I mean, sure your studies affected lah. So macam do you do your writing online je ke, or online classes that you can still access?
Just online, because luckily we finished our class before the COVID, before the lockdown. So we finished that, and then we had an exam, but we need to postpone it until mid-May. Is it still May? No, this is April. So mid-May, next month, on 18th of May. So it's going to be remote, and then my project for the final for masters is going to be remote. But the graduation also, they're going to say maybe on November, if the COVID dies down by then. If it not, it's just online graduation lah. They just post your graduation and then just
Jadi macam Jepun kan? Jepun dia orang macam robot. Green and the robot batik.
Technology centric.
Hello.
Hi Kim.
Okay, now going into the topic. the very famous, the very hot HOT, high order thinking, hot question asked by quite a number of people. Can you tell us what are the differences between a butterfly and a moth? And then Nur Fatin tanya, what is the differences between butterfly and moth, but in terms of their traits?
Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture here, and I mean you can comment down there if you think the left side is butterfly and right side is butterfly or left side is moth. It depends on you. I mean, so can you see it?
Oh, nice.
So between this and this, so comment on the comment box. Which one is butterfly? Which one is moth? So
okay, everyone, comment.
There's two. So you can comment there and try to figure out which one is butterfly and which one is moth. Just a bit of activity we can do now. There's no comments at all. I mean, quite embarrassing.
Sabarlah, mana tahu lain slow sikit sampai.
That's long.
Jimmy said left has longer.
Left has longer S.
Butterfly. Okay.
No more comments. Just 2 comments about that. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so basically,
right
butterfly, left moth. Right butterfly, left moth. Okay.
It looks like everyone's saying right is butterfly, left is moth, and then John said can't see antenna.
John Chan is very good.
Yeah.
You is also good. Okay, so kanan butterfly. So they say, is this the one that they say is butterfly or this one? Kanan, which kanan? Is it this one? Okay, so right moth. Yes. Okay, so basically this is moth. Ni ialah moth. Butterfly. Moth ialah kupu-kupu. And this is butterfly. Dia ialah Rama-rama. But in terms of so in terms of words, okay, we're going to say about words in our vocab. For Malay, we say butterfly is Rama-rama and moth is kupu-kupu. You is correct there. But we are wrong because Indonesia is right because they use kupu-kupu as butterfly and moth as Rama-rama. So Malaysian got mixed that together. So they terbalik.
Oh, so there's no
because
right or wrong?
No, there is. We are wrong. Malaysian are wrong because we use butterfly as Rama-rama, but it's actually kupu-kupu, and moth is kupu-kupu, but it's actually Rama-rama. So we got that confused somehow, but then Indonesian got it right. If you're not convinced, you can check Kamus Dewan Bahasa edisi ke-6 and you can look. Yes, thank you. No, Yang Jin. That is for
Terbalik, Ramchin.
The other way around. Yes, Najmi is correct. So by right is Rama-rama is moth, and kupu-kupu is butterfly. It's okay. And then, and then to differentiate between butterfly and moth, it's not just going to look at the color and then we say, oh, this color is beautiful, this color is not beautiful, so it's not butterfly. It's moth if it's beautiful, if it's not beautiful. But the correct way to look at it is actually by looking at the antenna. So this is, let me show you some of the moth antenna here. So I'm just going to zoom in there. So butterfly only have one type of antenna, which is this one. This one, or this one, or this one, which is clubbed at the end. You can see at the end of it, it's got a kembung, which you call again the club. It's a bit like thicker at the end. Yeah, like golf club. Yeah, a bit thicker at the end. But then moth has many kinds of antenna. So you can see there's a kind like a comb. There's a very thick one, and then there's very filiform. So a lot of there's a differentiation between that. So and also let me show you. That is a picture, but I'm going to show you the specimens from picture here. Let me try to look at up here. Heterocera, Rhopalocera, Nymphalidae. No, we go to, okay, so we go to Nymphalidae here. So small, serious. So you can see this is butterfly, okay? So this is Agadasa Caledonia. So if we zoom in the antenna, you can see it thick at the end, but it's thin all the way until the head. I mean, it needs, you can catch it lah. I mean, and then look at it. So this is also the underside of of the butterfly. But then for moth, it's let's put it there. Heterocera. Let's go to Arabidae. Let's go to Lasiocampidae. Let's go to Saturnidae. Where is Saturnid? So yeah, sorry. So this is usually what we say if it's moth.
Zoom lagi.
So zoom lagi.
Boleh.
Kita kena install lah. Kita kena zoom.
Itu nampak.
So this is just one example, and then there's a lot more. If you go to the Journidae, they have different type of antenna. They got very filiform. And then if you go to let's say Drepanidae. Oh shit. Oh sorry. What's up?
Masya-Allah, brother.
So some are like this. So yeah, butterfly antenna is just one type. So it's just one type of antenna, which is it's club at the end and then all the way club at the end and then all the way thin throughout to the head. So that's how do you differentiate between butterfly antenna. But then if you want to really know, that is the best scientific way to know. But if you want to know in the wild, you need to look a lot of books lah. You need to read a lot of books. You need to look a lot of picture, which is moth, which is butterfly. Then you can know which one is which. So it's not about the color, because if you say the color, there's a lot more. This is okay. Let me show you. This is basically a moth. A moth that have many different color. This is a moth. This is not butterfly. You see all of this? This is not butterfly. This is moth. Because of the antenna. See? It's not club at the end. So there's a lot more, I mean, plenty more.
Iya, ada orang bagi hak sikit lah.
Thank you.
Ada orang sihat lah.
Okay. And then, what is the next question again? I can't remember.
That's the what in terms of traits. So that's the only trait, right?
Yes, that's the only trait. But that is just majority of it. There's also minority of it. So I'm not going to go deep into that because it's going to go to evolutions and all that. So.
So generally, to tell everyone, not just the pretty and ugly butterfly. One is moth, one is butterfly. It's
yes, and also it's not day flying or night flying. Day flying there's also day flying moth, and then there's also night flying butterfly. So it's not. There's a caveat.
Oh, but is it safe to say butterfly usually fly in daytime?
Yes, butterfly. Most of butterfly fly at daytime. It's okay, Rashida.
It say this will definitely change my perspective on moth. I thought they are ugly.
Is that a thing about the way their wings are accurate? Or perhaps have been seen? Okay, so about the wing, the resting posture. Some moth can rest like butterfly, but butterfly only rests with the wings closed like that. Or sometimes they can open their wing to bask, to warm up their body. So they can also open up their wing. So it depends on what time of day and what are they doing.
Okay, because I normally thought that butterfly tutup the wing and then the moth buka the wing. Let's see what other questions.
Okay.
Yeah, can. Apa?
So I mean, take it with a grain of salt because not all butterfly rest with closed like this, not moth rest with open like that. So it depends on the situation and on the day, on the species, on the family. So it depends on that. Sorry, just lag just now. It's okay now.
Farhan refer to Sofwan or oops.
I could.
What to do? MCO. Sofwan dekat hutan, line slow sikit.
Yeah, sorry lah kat hutan.
Actually, this is quite good, you know, for you know, dekat hutan. If not, my phone the line habis hilang already. Let's see what other question that was asked. How do lepidopterans behave when they are stressed?
So how do they behave? They just flutter erratically. They're just going to be like they're not.
Will it die?
I mean, they're not duduk diam lah. They're not duduk diam. They will move a lot.
Boleh mati ke kalau dia stress?
Can. But okay, I mean, since we got a lot of people now, why not try to play a bit of game? Not game lah, but then we try to look at because everyone knows that we have our own national butterfly, right?
Siapa tak tahu? Jawab.
So I'm going to show you our national butterfly, which is the Rajah Brooke butterfly. Wait, So this is our national butterfly.
Ooh.
Yes, so this is the underside, and this is the upper side. Yeah, Rajah Brooke. So this is the male Rajah Brooke. The female have a whitish at the apex. So this butterfly is actually our national butterfly. And how do we know that? Is by looking at our IC. So this is a butterfly. Okay. Unlike
Iskandar said, I wonder if yeah.
Okay. So we're going to look at our IC here and try to find this butterfly, okay? Okay. I'm just going to put this down first. So in our IC, we can look at our picture. The butterfly is going to be like there. So your picture there, and then the bottom left, if you try to shine it under light, you can see, okay. So how do we know that this is our national butterfly? How do we know that, right? So we're going to look at our IC or even our passport. So down here, if you try to play with the light, you can see there's a lot of triangle, and that is our butterfly. You can try to do it now. I mean, you can just like, there it is. Yeah, so try to play with light, and then you can look at the butterfly is here. It's down here at your picture. So this is your picture. The butterfly is going to be right here. So that is our national butterfly. Luckily, our national butterfly is from Malaysia, because our national flower is not from Malaysia at all. It's from China. I'm not sure why they put.
Hibiscus rosa means.
Yeah, it was taken from China. It's not even Malaysian. It's not even native to Malaysia.
Please think about our national flower. Thank you very much. Let's see what other questions do we have. Can lepidopterans be eaten like crickets and ants? Is it common practice to eat them?
Anas ni. Again, can lepidopteran be eaten like crickets?
Yeah, what?
Alah, korang takkan kacau isi aku. Common rose. Oh yes, Pachylepta aristolochia. Oh, talking about that, I'm going to show you the Singaporean national butterfly pupa.
This is what you get when you ask Sofwan butterfly questions. You just get excited, and now he disappeared from the screen.
So this is the national Singapore. This is the national Singapore butterfly pupa there. Nampak tak? Nampak. So yeah, there it is. I mean, everyone can see my IC now, so I mean, it's nothing lah. It's just my identity. So again, okay. Sama, adik aku. So butterfly cannot be eaten like crickets because they contain toxins in the body. You think, how can this butterfly be so big and still not vulnerable to any predator? Right, because in their body, when they're still caterpillar, they eat a lot of toxin leaf from the plant Aristolochia. So when they eat that, they accumulate that into their body. So they accumulate that into their body until they become adults. So they're not going to be eaten by any birds because birds know, they learn to look for the pattern of the butterfly that have toxins and then try to avoid it. That's how you know if that butterfly is toxin or not, because some butterfly, they have mimic. They can mimic other things that looks toxin, but they are not toxins. So this is also occur throughout moth and butterflies, both. So that's why we can't just eat butterfly like we eat crickets or grasshopper, something like that.
There's a question from Nur Iskandar. What if these insects enter our domestic spaces? Once a tiger moth enters my house and was about to lay eggs, should we interfere in any way?
I mean, they lay eggs where? Is it on the wall? Oh, viceroy. Oh, okay.
Just curious,
they lay eggs?
Danaus and viceroy.
Danaus and viceroy. So we don't have it here in Malaysia. We don't have it in Malaysia because danaus, the viceroy and danaus is a Mullerian mimicry. But to tell the difference, the viceroy has larger black band. The black part is more wider than the danaus. Danaus has more orange part on the wings. I mean, because viceroy mimics danaus, the monarch. They not mimic our danaus.
I'm gonna pretend that I know that. Okay. So this is a very detailed science level really question.
Okay, so wait again about the about the tiger moth. If they lay eggs on the wall, so just let them go because they do not know if that is a food plant or a wall. So just let them go. They try to find their own food plants.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking for questions. Somebody said she read that butterflies can taste with their feet. Any certain favorite flowers among butterflies?
Okay, so this is very interesting questions because it's true that some butterflies prefer some flowers, some colors actually, some colors and some structure of the flower. Usually, if you look at some family, like the big family like Trigonoptera here, this is from family of Papilonidae, which is a swallowtail butterfly. Same with common rose. So they prefer red, orange, or yellow flower. And if you look at the tiger butterfly, like danaus or the Nymphalidae family, they prefer blue and white flower. It's the same with Pieridae and Lycaenidae. the only butterfly that prefer red, orange, or yellow is only papilloni.
Oh.
They will go to that first. So the best food plant, if you want to try to attract papilloni there, the swallowtail butterfly, is by having ixora or lantana. That's, I mean, yeah, bunga tahi ayam ataupun ixora. And yes, some butterfly have their own. In Nymphalidae, all of Nymphalidae, if you look at, but if you saw some butterfly just perching on the leaf or flower, and if you look, if there's only visible 4 legs, that is butterfly from the family Nymphalidae for sure, because the front leg is like a club. There's a lot of hair which they use to taste the flower, if it's their preference, to look for the mates, to look for the flowers, to look for the food plants. They can use the front leg. No, I don't have any picture here to show you, but just say my words.
Okay. Ben masuk oh. Ben tengah tengok.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Takut eh.
Another hot questions also. Can you share a bit, talk a bit about working with Dato Henry Barlow?
Oh, okay. So work with him is experience that you never can get it anywhere, because he has the most butterfly collection in Malaysia and moth collection. He has the most moth collection in Malaysia, including Singapore, including Sabah Sarawak. Nobody has more collection than him. Do you have any friends that also collect? He says the only friends that collect butterflies and moth is in UK, and also there's in Malaysia. But Malaysian usually, I think Malay is usually popular among Chinese. But anyways, working with him is experience, one of a kind experience, because I've never thought that after having my degree I'm going to work somewhere with butterflies and moth. So when I got to work with him, it's amazing. I mean, it's joyful, it's stress-free, there's no traffic, there's nothing. My room is just like 2 minutes away walk to his house. So yeah. And his specimen, he collected about 200,000 specimens so far, with about nearly 6,000 species.
Wow.
Yes. I see a lot of comments that ask a lot of questions, so going to answer the questions. Yeah.
Can we attract Rajah Brooke to our garden? How? Pokok Tropika.
Okay. So to attract Rajah Brooke, first you need to know, is there any Rajah Brookes there? And then second is try to plant their food plants, which is Aristolochia, because they have only one specific food plant that they like. So it's Aristolochia. Aristolochia something. Aristolochia start with F. But you can look at it online. And then
how about legal rights, legality untuk apa? Attract. That's what Rajah Brooke kena license kan?
Everything. I mean, to attract is okay. To have it in your collection, that's not okay. You need to have you need to go to Pilitan and then ask for permits, ask for trophy permit, and also collecting permit, and then you can have it. And then you need to pay for about RM5 per year, something like that. But if you and there's always a season for this butterfly. Usually, the season for butterfly is on March until April, and then at the end of the year, from June until July, and then they're going to reproduce, and then they're going to take time for the caterpillar to become the next generation. Oh, thank you, Hida.
Pete tanya soalan, the colours that we are seeing on the butterfly, are these a structure on the wings or coloured pigments?
Okay, so okay. So I just got this today, just now. It's a butterfly. So can you see the blue? Can you see the blue here? Is Rajah Brooke can be found anywhere in Malaysia? No. So the blue here, this is not, you can see it like a shimmering blue. It's like very iridescent. So this is not a pigment color. This is structural color, which is the structural color. So I'm just going to put it. Yes. Oh, okay, just going to put it here. So the structural color is basically.
Is that a butterfly?
Yeah. I'm just showing the butterfly just now.
Okay. It's normal. It's cool.
So difference between pigment and structural color is if you see it's iridescent, that is for sure it's that is for sure structural color like this one. So this is green, right? I mean, it's hard to see in the. So anything that looks iridescent, it is structural color. So structural color and pigment color, basically the difference is that pigment color is like our skin. You change it any direction, it's not going to change the color. It's going to be the same. Like mine is gelap, so it's going to be gelap forever until I die. But structural color is the structure is like this. So like the structure is a bit like this. If you look at microscope, it's like this. So when the white lights hit the things, so this is kind of lurah. What is it called again? Longkang.
Longkang.
So this longkang, this longkang have their own specific nanometer, and this nanometer is reacted to the. It's not reacted. It's absorbing the color that is have the same nanometer with the longkang. So this is when you see this is green. So basically, what it does is actually underneath microscope, the white light hits the scale, and then it absorbs every color except for green, and then it just reflects the green back. So that's how nanostructure works. They absorb everything, and then they just reflect it back. It's the same concept with our currency, with our duit. I don't have any. Oh shit, that I do it. I mean, if you look at our duit, our currency, our money, so you can play with the light, and then it's going to change the color a bit, like our 5 ringgit or our 10 ringgit, it's going to change the light. So that is basically what's happening underneath the on the butterflies or moth wings, because they absorb every color but they reflect other colors. Tak ada duit. iPhone tak ada duit. Karen.
Fatin asks, are they impacted by climate change? How?
Yes. So there's a paper published in Nature early this year, actually, by Jeremy Holloway, and one of his students from UMS. So they study about the climate change impact on the population of butterflies and moth. And apparently, most of the lowland butterflies move upwards into the hill because they can't bear the heat from the lowland, so they just move upland into the hills. So there's a population shift for moth and butterflies.
The caterpillar sometimes considered as nuisance for gardeners. Is there any natural way to prevent lepidops to lay eggs on crops? Mm. Is this Rashid? Rashid Hazif? I assume lah the name because the A is missing from from Rashid, I think. Oh my goodness, his work life is heaven. I wish I have that kind of work lifestyle. Rashida. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Rashid. He also asked, is the Rajah Brooke can be found anywhere in Malaysia? I don't think I've seen them. Dengar, dengar, dengar. Right, I can hear clearly. Probably. Okay, if others are having trouble, just shout out if you're having trouble listening to Sofwan. Dengar Sofwan. Sofwan, no audio, tak dengar lah. Can't hear from Sofwan. Okay, this is being recorded, so you can check out back on YouTube. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, no worries. This is being recorded, so if you cannot hear Sofwan, you can check it back on YouTube. Okay, can try. Okay, Sofwan's gonna exit the chat for a bit, just to he will exit and come back in lah to check if the line is okay. Sofwan no audio, semua orang tak boleh dengar Sofwan. Duduk dekat hutan, nak macam mana?
Boleh tak?
Okay, can everyone
Dengar tak?
hear him now? Belajar. Okay, it
Hello?
looks smoother now. Sekarang macam lagi okay tadi daripada tadi.
Okay tak? Dengar tak? Dengar ke tak? Dengar ke tak? Hello? Is it better?
Wait.
Okay, good.
Sofwan's mustache.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Not sure why. Just a problem. It's not me.
I think not everyone can hear. Okay.
Okay.
Semua orang boleh dengar. Let's continue.
So,
Mana soalan? How many endangered lepidop species here in Malaysia?
So how many species are endangered? It's not being accessed very well. Yes, repeat we can. So it's not being accessed very well, but we for sure know that the bird wings, all of the bird wings are protected. Okay, so you don't go out and then just capture all these bird wing by your own because they are protected species. I'm going to show you how bird wing looks. So this is the bird wing species we have in Malaysia. So if you see all of this butterfly here, this one, like this one, something like this, it is a protected species. But yeah, birdwing. So birdwing is protected species, 100% protected species. And then there's another. So we have 5 birdwing species, including the Lepidoptera brookiana. So and then Troidis helena, Troidis acus, Troidis amphrisius, and Troidis cunifera. And then we also have some eucalypt, which is Zeuxidia aurelius and Zeuxidia aurelius, and then Kalima limborgi, Cadima paralecta. So around about 10 species, protected species we have. I remember last time
I remember last time I kena marah oleh Sofwan. What did you do to Sofwan until he marah? I don't recall him being angry at anything ever. Okay, X, you mencabar kesabaran Sofwan.
So,
Okay, any more questions? You can still throw in questions. Nur Iskandar, are there any species associated with cultural significance? Say like death head hawk moth is a moray. Okay, Sofwan, answer.
so cultural significance. I mean, for us, it's a bit like hibiscus. So because we know that hibiscus is our national flower, so we say it's cultural things because you always associate Malaysia with hibiscus. But we never associate Malaysia with our own native species. We associate Malaysia with some oriental species, not from Malaysia. So, and also in Africa, I think they associate the I can't remember. Like sorry, it's not Africa, it's China. Bombyx morii, the silk moth. So that is the silk moth is very bad conditions now because they are extinct in wild. They can't be found in wild. You can't go in China forest and then look for that anymore because they're extinct. All of them have been bred. All of them have been turned into what do you call a machine? Supernatural or symbol of bad luck or omens. No, I've never heard any of that. I only heard about katydid, but I'm not sure about butterflies and moth because usually butterflies and moth they associate with colorful things and good things. That's why they do butterfly park and butterfly garden. They're not going to do katydid or grasshopper garden because I think katydid for Malaysia, katydid Malaysians Malays, katydid is one of the what do you call again? Bawah hantu lah. Pelesit.
Lupa dah apa nama. Pelesit. I think I saw a question from Alia tanya, have you started your own butterfly collection?
Yes. Yes, not that much. A bit.
Then can continue to answer Fit's question on how was your first experience killing a butterfly?
What? First experience?
First experience killing a butterfly.
Oh yes. Oh, still remember that. So if anyone who knows Terry, so Terry is my mentor from UM. He's doing a master at that time, and I'm doing my first year, and I'm joining Rimba project for this is our like first year, and then some kids collect the Euploia mulciber, which is the same as genus as butterfly that I showed before. So they're not dissolving themselves. So Euploia mulciber, Terry just said to me, okay, kill it, and then I am holding it, but I can't kill it because to kill a butterfly or moth, we just hold at the thorax, at the middle part here, at the middle part, like this part here, been blocked by the paper. So you just pinch it very hard, and then they will die because all of the heart's in there, and everything is there. So if you pinch it so hard, it's going to die. So I can't pinch it, but I remember that Terry I put my hands on the thorax of the butterfly, and then Terry just pinched my hand. And then just hit dead. He just died.
Okay, there was an interesting question by somebody.
Wait. Someone pointed out just now, Rashida pointed out that, oh yeah, like Rama-rama masuk rumah, there's a good omen, there's a good luck if there's a butterfly. Oh, okay. So, okay. I'm sorry, but I'm not very good with culture and cultural things. I'm not teaching. The experience is bad.
It's in the name of research. Sofwan is a researcher. He's doing this. He's studying the evolution of. What's your postgraduate? He's studying the evolution or something, right? Taxonomy.
Yeah, I'm studying taxonomy, biodiversity, and evolution.
It's in the name of science. Okay.
The name of science.
I received an interesting question yesterday. Somebody asked, in the larvae is the caterpillar kan, and then pupa is when jadi kepompong tu. So when it is in the kepompong, is it in a sleeping stage or is it doing something in the kepompong?
Jangan. Everyone wants to kill butterfly and moth now. Okay, so the question is, how do we know that they are sleeping or something like that? Right?
Pupa tu, what's pupa doing? What's the caterpillar doing in the pupa?
Okay, so when caterpillar turns into pupa like this, I actually got mine. Wait. So I got two pupa here. So one, this one just became pupa this morning. This one became pupa 3 days ago. So when they turn into pupa, people say that they dissolve themselves and then rearrange everything, right? It's actually not. They not dissolve themselves. They just change.
Oh yeah.
They're not dissolving themselves. If you have, I'm not teaching you how to kill pupa, but if you have pupa, pre-emerged pupa, before they emerge, you can cut, it's not pre-emerged pupa, pupae larvae caterpillar. So before the caterpillar turn into pupa, when they want to turn into pupa, you just kill them, and then if you cut inside them, you can already see the wing before they even turn into pupa. So before they even turn into pupa, they already develop wings, they already develop abdomen. They already develop antenna for science.
For science.
So because they have imaginary disc. Imaginary disc is when they want to become a butterfly. This imaginary disc is activated by gene, and then this imaginary disc will go to a specific area, which is the wings, the legs, the antenna, the eyes, and all that. And then they're going to form premature organ, and then they return into pupa to finish the rest of it. Pre-pupa stage. Thank you.
Okay. Ya, tadi ada soalan mana entah.
Can you guys hear me, or can you guys not hear this? I'm not sure for you guys. Which one is like it's not responding to me? So I'm just going to here. I'm not sure why, but they say if you saw that animal, you saw that it's going to be a ghost. Just someone is sending a ghost. Sure. Internet hang lah, Syu.
Sorry,
Internet bukannya
can you hear me though?
Can.
Okay, I changed to my own data. The Wi-Fi is crap right now. Sofwan, pause again. Is Sofwan moving? Okay, we're just having trouble, technical difficulties. And during the technical difficulties, we receive a lot of questions. How long can a butterfly live?
It's in that poem, and for some reason, it's not Malaysian who choose it. These politicians, they choose hibiscus. They did not choose because among these six flower, 5, except for I found caterpillar in my container. Okay, that is a very unfriended. Yes. Can hear the word ghost only. Okay, so catid is basically is associated with ghosts. So if the catid is in someone's house, it means that someone is sending ghosts to them. So that is the significance of catid. Even though they didn't do anything, they just catid it. But all people believe that it's bring bad luck to the family.
Am I back? Am I talking?
Yes, you're back. You're back. You just back.
Ooh.
Okay, so wait. I'm just answering questions here. And then okay. So Pokok Tropica asks if I find caterpillars in my garden. Okay, so first if you found any caterpillar, any caterpillar, first look at what kind of plants are they eating, because they have specific host plants. They're not going to eat any plants. They have specific host plants. So look at the plants that they are at that moment, and then if you want to take it, you can take it into your house, put into container, put a bit of that plant, and then just refill the plants every now and then.
Okay, we have
just don't put any kind of plant.
We have about 2 minutes left. So probably one last question, like a quick answer. Is there any other questions?
There's one from Nurzianda. As a visual artist, I have to ask, what species do you reckon is the most aesthetically beautiful one? So I might say, if it's aesthetically beautiful, I might say it's actually what is it called again? Some in Chalcozine. Post. Can see you both. Line.